Okay, so now you all know how to lay your appliance, which is the most important part. So now we go into the finishing work. Putting the gel bloods in, the shadowing, the bruising. But it makes it all look real and come to life, give the three-dimensional feel. Okay, part two. One of the first things I like to do is, obviously there's a complete skin discoloration. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going in there and stippling back and forth onto him and the appliance, just to give it a softer blend. Another thing you could have always done is you can always cut the appliance down if you want, so you don't have so much to cover. But I wanted to show you the full coverage in case you didn't do it that way. And then just kind of blend it into his own skin.
You know, I got a bit of sun on the golf course yesterday, so I'm not as white as I usually am. Otherwise, it might have matched perfectly.
Well, the Irish.
Yeah.
But we're going to put some greens around it anyways, and yellows. Tilting here, going in, just kind of just blending it through. Don't worry about an exact match. It's okay. It's going to be a lot of different colors going on, but you do want to get down to some form of natural. You really did get a lot.
Yeah.
The sun.
You didn't ask me how I played, but that's okay.
Yeah, about that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is now we're going into coloring. And this is what's really, when it gets really cool. Again, I'm just using things that you can buy at your store. I'm not using all professional brushes, just doing the things that come with kits. So what you want to do first of all, is you want to go right in there and I mean get some black in there. Let it come on over.
At the bruising?
Right inside the cut. You want to set your first depth. Let's see how far out you want to go, and yes. Now I'm just taking green and mix it with a little bit of black just here and there. Tapping between the two. This is where it gets us more artistic about your coloring that you want to do. I always like to take yellow then and put in there. Base my green. I'm just going to continue this procedure. Into the blend area of the sash on the side of the face, the forehead. Because they're so close together, so I want to do just a little bit different there. Just going to put our black in. Okay. Now we want some gray. Okay, now this is when you get your stipple brush out. You get green, you get some black in there, and you're just going to stipple between the two. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now if you notice, I haven't gotten inside of any of the flesh. I'm leaving that very elevated. Now, looking at the side, put some more yellow in there. Okay, now we're going to continue on to this side. Again, just get your green out. Now again, try to stay away from any raised skin, because you're going to need that later to give you your three-dimensional feel. Just popping that in there. Now a little black. And going with our yellow. The stipple. Remember, staying away from the actual cut itself. Just stippling back and forth. Brush. Taking some dark and really emphasizing the swollenness. So don't be afraid to use your black in there, people. I know you think, oh, it's going to be right there. Just going in. Okay. Now if you look a little bit gray there, that's going to give depth once we lay our gel blood on. Now it's going to just a little gray in there. There's depth when we lay the gel blood.
So the appliance you use on movies is different, right?
Yes,
But
completely.
is the touch-up the same?
Yeah, pretty much. We use like a medical adhesive as opposed to spirit gum because it doesn't hold. Spirit gum doesn't hold as well as a type A.
Well, this part that you're doing now is similar, is it?
It's very similar. The difference is in the blending. We use, instead of just a latex, what you can mix is with latex and Cabasol together. It makes it thicker, and you can put different colors of pigment in it, and it makes it a thicker product, so you can, when you stipple, it takes out any line. But with, the thing about these gags for Halloween, just quick cuts, are you're going to hide a multitude of sins, and your blood and your gelatin bloods. Let's go in this little red. Let's start it. We're just stiffling in just the beginning of the gore. Careful not to get into those skinned areas that are elevated. So that's where you really want to put your gel blood. Now let's go over here and complete the process. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go with what is like a putty. You get this at the store too, it's just pulled skin. What you wanna do is you're just gonna kind of pull it around the seams and also get it into the cut itself. What you do is you get it in like little big pulls. So don't be afraid to try to be too perfect with this stuff. It's just going to be skin. When you get cut open, you're affected. That's all there is to it.
You might alter your plans for the day, like?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm going in there and using it to also fill in my seam. If we would have done this before the makeup, it would have made the makeup way too strong, as it was probably looking to most of you as I was working. And again, watch this precious hair.
Right.
What's left of it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this is fun product to play with. I've never really played with anything like it.
I'm glad you're having fun.
Well, it is Halloween. The skin would be very ripped up. So just how you go through there and like, ugh, just put some pieces in it. Just kind of stick up.
This is the best time of the year for you, isn't it?
Oh, this is like Christmas for me. Go in towards it, So you want skin to be uneven. On here, there'd definitely be hanging flesh from the wound. Always keep in mind what you're doing. Slasher. And that's the great thing about 80s slashers. Yeah, I don't have to be real perfect. We didn't have this really down. Screaming, we had. We could scream. Okay, now what we're using is the fun stuff. Gel blood. This is what brings it all to life, people. You can actually just squirt it right in there. You don't have to worry about it running. It's going to place wherever you place it. Again, go in with your brush and let it tip you through. Going right inside the cut. Feathering it, and now this I'm going to build up. That's the great thing about gel blood, you can let it just build up. It's not going to run on you. And now we're going to do the same thing over here. Those pieces of flesh with more.
Does the blood stay wet looking?
Yes, gel blood will, but now the running blood. This you have to be kind of careful with, because it will run. It's designed to run. So we're going to darken his eyes up a little bit. What I like to do in this situation, using kind of like just the drugstore things, is I actually went and got lip reflector. It's like an liquid ointment, and just put it everywhere. What it does is it gives that shine. So any gloss, anything like that will work. Like literally, this is like clear lip gloss. So that moisture gives you a dimension, and you really want that. Going to the eyes. How about let's using some gel blood. Yeah, the nose. Want to take a look?
Yeah. Ah! Oh. I think I look better.
Well, you definitely look like you need comfort.
Yeah. The hair still looks good though.
Huh?
Yeah.
Now, in normal situations, what I would recommend is taking some of your liquid blood and just like running it in the hair. But be really careful. You don't want to just run and lose all your dimension. Or you can put in some gel blood in there. It's all okay. But clearly through this video, we found out that Eamon's into his hair. Okay, I hope you learned some things today. They'll make it a little bit easier for you. If you have any questions, feel free to put them on comments and we'll get back with you on that. See you on the next video.